Every day, members of the United States Armed Forces risk their lives for our country, our way of life, and our freedom. These brave men and women often spend years away from their families in some of the most dangerous places on earth just to protect and serve. Unfortunately, today, we are not dealing with one of these brave patriots, but a liar, a cheat, and a con artist who pretended to serve his country when in fact he was only serving himself. Michael admits he lied to dozens of people, telling them he was a former Marine Corps helicopter pilot who was injured by an IED during his 4 tours in Iraq and Afghanistan. He also lied and told people that his dog was a bomb-sniffing Marine dog that saved his life on 2 occasions. Travis says he fell for Michael's deception and even claims to have set up a GoFundMe in order to help Michael. Take a look.
Michael is a psychopathic liar. Michael told me that he was a sergeant in the Marines and his dog, Kaika, was a bomb-sniffing dog that was on tour with him. Michael did say that he had just come back from Germany where he was stationed. Michael showed me his business card. He also was wearing a red U.S. Marine Corps hat. He had returned back as he was medically discharged from a stroke. And Michael had told me he was injured in hand-to-hand combat while he was in Iraq and in a separate incident that he had also been shot during combat. Michael told me that his wife was battling cancer and that she had died during childbirth with their youngest daughter. Ultimately, none of it was true. Michael asked me to set up a GoFundMe account. Shortly after I set up the GoFundMe account, within 36 hours, my inbox became flooded with messages from people all over. I mean, there was Germany, there was Oregon, there was California, all women that were telling me that he's a fraud. At that point, I had cut off all ties directly right then and there, and I agreed to be on the show so that people are aware of what he's capable of.
Well, Michael's lies continued for months. He even tried to run his scam on Lon, a former Marine who runs an organization that helps veterans in need. Take a look at this.
Michael is a con man. One of the claims he had made, he had had 3 heart attacks while he was in the military, and yet they were allowing him to continue to fly helicopters. I knew that that was not the truth. I was a pilot myself, as well as an infantry officer before I started flying in the Marine Corps. We're very closely knit. We feel very strongly about the Marine Corps. It's a band of brothers that's unique. The deeper he got into his story, the more suspicious I became. He said he was a helicopter pilot, but he could not remember where he had gone to flight school. He also told me a story about his Purple Heart that he had in hand-to-hand combat in the city of Mosul in Iraq. He said he was stabbed in the stomach by a knife by one of the bad guys. He told me he was living out of a car and that he had this 6-month-old baby. I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, even though the stories were extraordinary to say the least. He hinted at money. I made it very clear to him that I wasn't a bank for him. I later found out that virtually everything he told me was a lie.
Wow. Guys, thank you for being here. I think this is a really good thing to talk about. You want to alert people.
Definitely.
Because you're not convinced that he's done.
Not at all.
Yeah. And Lon, same thing. By the way, thank you for your service.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it.
Now, why do you think he's not done?
He got caught once and continued to lie again. Received more charges from that. Just the behaviors that he's displayed to me in the past, the stories that have come out as time's gone on, I just can't see how he's genuine.
Okay. Now, you said that he told you that he was discharged from the military because of a stroke, right?
Yes, sir. And that helped he explained the stutter that he has.
Right. Okay. And he told you that he had a couple of heart attacks.
3 of them.
3 of them, actually, yes. But that he was still flying.
Yes.
So multiple heart attacks. Here's the keys, take off.
Because it works like that.
That didn't make sense at all,
did it?
Does not work
that way. No, sir.